Okay, I've got a few things that I have to do when I get on here, such as put the FOIE. I got to do this too. Dadgummit, my notifications off.
And you're not getting feedback from my mic or anything?
No,
Okay, good.
no, we'll be good. Okay, so I need to go in real quick and edit this video. Okay, so I have all footage and clips, everything already under fair use. And then I am going to go ahead and go. This is, okay, I've already got my disclaimers and closures up there. Paste. Oops, that is not what I wanted. Okay. Megan. All right. Save, and here we go. All right.
Hello, everybody join in the chat.
Trisha, Natalie, Frugal Times,
Sticks.
Weaver's World,
Frugal Time, yeah.
Shannon's.
I'm going to ask everybody, hello, everybody. I'll get to you here in just a second. This is very important stream. I don't normally come on Sundays. I'm over on DLive doing a music stream, but this is very important. Hang on just a minute. Make sure you like and share this out, everybody, please. It's very important at this time and point. Don't forget, live chat, pop that out. Make sure you smack it. And I will be with you. Hey, Weaves World. Thanks, honey. I love you too. Let me go back here. Let me say hello to everybody. Shell, hello, baby. Sticks, hello. Kyle, hello. Natalie, hello, doll. Patricia, hello. Frugal, hello. Shannon, hi, honey. You might want to listen to this also. Thank you for coming in. I'll need mods for sure. We've got a situation which doesn't make me very happy, and I've got a group of wonderful people up here that are going to be helping me tonight or today. Hi, Ken. Hello, everybody. So up on panel, we have the man that's doing his drapery is fireman. We've got Nike Girl down below him. We've got fireman's wife, Miss Tia, over there with the beautiful avatar behind. And of course, we've got Miss Paula. Everybody knows her. Then we've got Megan down in the lower bottom corner. Now, let me explain what's been going on. You know, it brings me, hello, everybody. I'm going to ask you, please share this out. It's very important. Very important that you share this stream out. And we're going to give this just a few more minutes till we get some more people in here. So please share this out. Melanie, hello, honey. How are you? Patricia, hello. I hope y'all are having a great day. Miss Christie, hello, honey. This brings me no pleasure in having to do this. The only kind of pleasure that this gives me is being able to help a child or two. It could be helping a lot of children. Hello, Nina. Yes, we're going to give this a few more minutes till we get more people in here. Please share this out. And I don't care if, you know, if you're over on another platform, if you want to restream this, you're more than welcome to do such also. I don't have a problem with that. Irish Dragon Lady, I love you too, sweetheart. And happy birthday. Happy birthday, Stinkerweed. Hello, Zach. How are you, honey? Thank you, Frugal. I appreciate this. It's very important. Now, I'm going to tell you all, you know, we get on here and it's real easy for our children to pop on here with us, or we're proud of our children, and we show them on a stream. You know, we don't really stop to think who could be lurking, who could be watching the streams. There's a lot of people out there that like to watch children. I don't think it's a good idea to allow your children, your minor children, to come up and be shown on any kind of a panel. Hi, hippie, much love, honey. And unfortunately, over on DLive, there was somebody that we've known, even from over here. He was over here for 6 years. I've known of him. And he followed us over to DLive. Thank you, Carl. And friends to a lot of people would go up on people's panels. And a lot of these panels, they would, brought their children up there to say hello to everybody. They love their children. They're proud of their children. And this by any means is no parent's fault. None. Nobody knew about this gentleman. And I can't even call him a gentleman. Nobody even knew about him. I was taken back. Every one of us has been taken back that's been involved in this. Now we're talking about a community of a couple hundred people that we stay pretty close intent with, that we get on each other's panels and we panel up. We say hello. We enjoy music. So when this was found out, this has devastated us. Now, this just doesn't have to do with other platforms. It has to do with YouTube also. He's got a channel over here. Now he has, hi CCK, Gemma. He has taken down the 2 videos he had up on his channel. His channel still exists. He has since this is busted out. I love you too, Jenna. Thank you, honey. I have, since this is busted out, went over. He took down his Twitter. He took down, we no longer, any of us are, his Twitter is gone. Twitter is gone. So if you're, okay, this goes so in depth. I'm kind of like overwhelmed. Let me start with Miss Tia. So let me set up the story. This man decided he was going to start, after years and years and years, decided he was going to start live streaming over on DLive. And he asked a bunch of people, his friends, hi, Randy, I love you too, honey, to come over and help him with the live stream. When he was on the live stream, he disappeared, left his live stream wide open, left Miss Tia to clean up the mess.
Pretty much.
Miss Tia had no idea what happened to this gentleman. Miss Tia had no idea if he was alive, dead, having a seizure. Cell phone went dead. Cell phone happens. We lose our cell phone sometimes. So from that, I'm going to say, everybody, I'm going to hand this over. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Lit. Thank you guys so much for coming in. And we will take questions at the end of this situation. So right now I'm going to turn this over to Miss Tia so she can tell you what happened during that live stream.
So I think it was on Tuesday. A particular person went live. I was there to be up on panel because, as you do, you get up on your friends' panels and you don't think twice. Well, he disappeared. And I was like, okay, they'll message me when they message me. But everybody came in and everybody was asking where he was. So I thought, okay, maybe his internet's gone. I know he'd got a new internet box. So I'll look up cell phone towers and stuff in his area to see if there's any internet connections down, blah, blah, blah. Well, unfortunately, I typed his name and his state in and found a lot more than I bargained for.
Keep talking, babe. I'm going to pull this.
And basically what had happened was I went searching and I found information. And this is information that I found. And unfortunately, I was on another, when I found out, I was on another live stream. I jumped down from that and I had to go talk to fireman, and I stood there and said to him, if you know something so dark about somebody, but you know it's going to hurt the other person that cares for that person, would you tell him? And he said, yeah. And I don't do well with keeping shit on my shoulders. So we went and told this other person, and obviously more people found out, and this is what we found out.
So here we go. Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Sorry, guys. Can't use that one.
You got to look at the one.
So this is it right here. He's a tier 2 offender.
He's a tier 2 sex offender.
No, we can't say that. Can't say that, just offender.
Okay, just offender.
So he's a tier 2. Yeah, Papa Bear. I mean, this broke our hearts. You know, I was not so much involved with him as a lot of these other people were as close to him for a friend. He was up on panels. Here's the situation. There was a lady, an older lady that went on and I'm going to use this as a scenario. He didn't let anybody know that he was an offender. He is on the offender list, the S offender list for the state of Ohio, correct?
Yes.
So he
Correct.
went to this older lady's home and she was going to walk a marathon. And that older lady had a friend of ours and her teenage son there. And this gentleman, Todd, there. Todd didn't let them know that he was a registered ex-offender. That young man was in the home with him. Now, we have all his court records. We have all his court records. This right now, this was back in 2013 that this happened, but he is still needs to register under an S offender. Okay. Let's pull up some more paperwork. Sorry.
If you all can't see this, say something and she'll enlarge it.
Yeah, I'll enlarge it if y'all need me. Now, I cannot, this is his warrant, or I'm not his warrant, but his arrest record. These are his court. Now, I am not going to give you this, but I will tell you it is in the state of, it's in the county of Stark in Ohio. You can look it up there if you want to. But even worse, there is can somebody put in the monkey site for me in the chat?
Gotcha.
So that they can look at this.
Working
No,
on it
Frugal.
right now.
He had 3 charges for, hang on, I'm going to stop sharing so I can read this charge real good before, because my brain is not working. I'm so flustered, so flustered. He has 3 criminal charges dating back.
We can't give his full name on YouTube. We can only say Todd as of right now.
Right. He has 3 charges, and they were prostitution, criminal offense. What was exactly compelling
prostitution and sexual motivation.
Right. And what that is, it was for 3 individuals in the same evening under the age of 16. He paid each one of these boys $20. Now, Todd, I know you're out there watching. And if you want a link, please let me know. I will give you a link and ask you up here to defend yourself. So these 3 charges, now he was sentenced to 36 months in prison, but he only did a few months. and he got out doing a 5-year program, correct, girls?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hope program. Mhm.
Yes, yes. So what bothers me about this is that he has been up on panels where there has been children, where there has been several times throughout the years. Tell us how the YouTube name or channel name. His name is Todd. That's all I'm going to say. If you want to look under the monkey, the link that we just get, everything should be in there that you need. Just a girl, hello. So here we go. Register number. Here's his tier. Primary victim classification, juvenile, gender of victim, male. Here we go is another one. This gives his vehicles that he has at that time. Now, remember everybody, this is done under the Freedom of Information Act. So everything that we are giving you is under the Freedom of Information Act. I believe.
But I just want to
Yes.
say as well, please, nobody, we don't want anybody sending any hate towards this individual. We don't want anybody going after him or any of that. We just want to make you aware of the
Right.
situation.
Yeah, please, nobody go after this
No
guy.
attacking him, please.
Hi, San. Love you, honey. Yeah, do not go attacking him, but you do need to be aware. And this is my whole point of letting you guys know. You can't be putting your babies out there. You can't be showing pictures. You may think you're just showing them to a group of people out there in your little show that you're doing because you're a content creator. But let me tell you what, out of the 200 people you're showing that picture to, guarantee there's somebody out there
Oh, yeah.
that's naughty, that's bad, that goes after children. What happened to Fireman?
He's there.
I'm right here.
You just
Oh,
have
okay.
to scroll up. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't scroll up. Sorry.
Mhm.
I'm thinking he didn't do this. Where'd he hide? This does not bring us any pleasure. I'll guarantee you what, I had women on a panel day before yesterday bawling their eyes out for hours.
Mhm.
Grown ass men for 8 hours. They were crying. They were so upset about this.
We've had to break it to people and watch literally people break and cry. And in a way, there's nothing that we can say that's going to make them feel better in that moment.
Yeah.
There's
Now,
so
just-
much emotions.
I
Yep.
still don't feel better, and it's been, I don't know how many days, and I still feel the way that I feel. So I can only sympathize with the others that are feeling the same way.
Now you guys see this disclaimer notice in the top of this, right?
That's right. All are
You
presumed
can
innocent until
go,
proven guilty.
yeah, you can go and do your own research. So she is also disclaiming this. Do your own research and find out about it yourself as well.
Now, this hasn't been easy on anybody. But here's my point. Yes, Amber. But here, I'm going to tell you something. Shame on him. Shame on him. He had these charges. Hi, Bowser. The guy recently started appearing around our community at Twitch. We have a lot of younger people that hang out Twitch, so we appreciate you all. Bowser, you're welcome, and I hope to gosh that you take this and you do what you have to do over there on Twitch also. Right now, I'm waiting for D-Live, the legal department, to get back at me, and once I get the okay over there, I'll be over on D-Live doing exactly the same thing.
Thank you for coming in, Bowser.
Yes, thank you for coming in.
Much love, buddy.
So remember, presumed innocent until proven guilty, but I've got the court records.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this site also shows you his different platforms that he's at. Hey, Tori, how are you, babe?
And he's on a lot of platforms.
He's on a lot of platforms.
Yes.
He should have let people know. Hi, Jenny. He should have let people know.
He
We
should
should
have
have had a
given everybody
choice.
everybody should have had a choice.
And this is the site. You can go look at that.
Probably gonna have a hard time reading it.
Probably. I can go do that. How about that? Does that make it easier there?
Yes, yes.
Okay. It says all credit and thank you to the individuals who brought me this information. I have provided both the screen grab and the link to the profile so that you may judge and witness the information for yourselves. And that's what we're asking you guys to do. Go do your own research. But I'm telling you from the research that we did and the court records that we pulled up, here is this right here. An alliance man will spend time behind bars after allegedly propositioning 3 juveniles for sex. Stark County Common Pleas Court Judge Frank Forciani sentenced Todd, 44 of Avenue, to 36 months in prison on 3 counts of compelling prostitution, all third-degree felonies, according to the police. Blank allegedly offered $20 to the juveniles if they would perform a sexual activity and was stopped in the area of South Liberty Avenue and South Street while driving under the influence. He was also sentenced to $1,000 fine, 10 days in jail with his license suspended for 1 year.
And here's another thing, okay? He has been arrested 6 times for DUI, so you don't think he's liable to offend again, think twice. 6
Now,
times,
yes.
2 of them was on suspended license. He would already had suspended license.
Keep in mind, the whole purpose of this live stream is not to bash anyone in any way, shape, or form. The purpose of this live stream is to make people aware that are not aware, that might know this individual or might be friends with this individual and trust this individual, and bring this to their attention and to prevent anybody from getting hurt down the road.
Yes.
Yes, thank you,
exactly.
fireman, for saying that.
As we already have so many people hurt already.
You'll see a lot of videos on YouTube bashing somebody with no proof to back it up. Trust me, there's the proof.
Bowser wants to know, as a tier 2, is he even allowed to be on the internet at all?
No,
He is not supposed to be.
Nope. They're supposed to be supervised when they are on the internet to make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be claiming to do on the internet.
And tier
So-
2 offenders in that state, they have to register for 25 years post conviction. It does not require local, like people where they live, to be notified in the state where he is, but he has to be on the registry for 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
He's also surrounded by 3 schools.
Yeah, as a tier 2, you're not supposed to be living next to a school. You're not supposed to go into parks. You're not supposed to go to a church that has a Sunday school. Not supposed to go into recreational parks such as Six Flags, Disneyland, anything like that. And he's not supposed to be on social media or the internet, period. And he's been breaking those rules already.
So, with that being said, I mean, we could get into his court records. I personally, if you guys don't believe us by now, all I can say is look it up yourself. I will not be pulling up his court records. I have them.
Mhm.
I will tell you how to find them. But I won't be doing it on here. Like Hippie and like Fireman, like everybody is saying up here, do not go after him. This
Yes.
is simply make us aware, make you aware of what's going on.
I have
Yes.
something I want to say to the person himself, if you don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead, honey.
Okay. I believed in you and I thought that you were a friend and you supported and helped so many people in the community. And I had no idea who and what you are. And I am sitting today feeling sick to my stomach. I went on a live stream panel. I'm sorry, fireman. I went on a fireman's live stream panel, and I brought my daughter on the panel for 2 minutes. 2 minutes, so that fireman could see my daughter, because he knows Kyla since she was a little girl. And I wanted just to show him, look how much she's grown. And within minutes, I received a message. Be careful, Megan, be careful. And I looked.
Just
and
say
I
it like
found-
it is. It's okay. I have
I
no
look-
problem with it.
I looked and I found this, and I have not been able to sleep properly for 3 days because you didn't give me the choice to have you around her. You shouldn't have been there. And I promoted your fucking channel as well. And you didn't give us a choice. And damn you for that. Damn you that I have to feel like I did something wrong. Damn you.
I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry. Well, and I know Tia has felt awful about what she found and had to disclose. But I got to hand it to Tia. If it wouldn't have been for Tia, we would have never known. And I got to put credit where credit's due.
Absolutely.
And that's Tia and the rest of this group up here, Fireman, Nike, Megan, they did their due diligence, and Doug. We spent 8 hours together on a call the other day, 8 hours, all of us doing homework and finding out what we could find out.
Yeah.
And do you think it's easy to have to do that knowing this man was a friend? Mm-mm. No.
The sad
And
part about this,
go ahead, fireman.
if none of this, if there wasn't a problem with his live stream, we would have never found out. So that just goes to prove, doesn't matter who it is on this panel, anywhere, anybody online. It's not, don't feel bad if you're looking somebody up that is, you want to be friends with. Don't feel guilty about it, because you might save yourself a lot of heartache.
Yeah. Yeah.
And with me, I was clueless. I'd have never thought for a minute.
Yeah.
There was no red flags for me on him. Like everybody has been saying, there was a kind of a funny feeling, but no red flags. There was nothing saying, hey, you need to look at this individual.
It's okay. It's okay, sweetheart. You didn't do anything wrong. You're mad. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
You didn't do anything wrong, babe.
Yeah. So just because you're not getting a red flag on a person and you think you're going to get close to them like that and you're going to show your children and things like that, you need to vet it. You really do. This is just an education and an eye opener. We all didn't know. We had no
Hi,
idea.
Spirit. Much
None
love.
of us knew, and I'm not going to mention their names, but there are people in this community that spent 3 years of their lives with you, and you couldn't even tell them that you couldn't even, you know what, people should, I'm sorry, but people should have an option. I'm not saying that you didn't go through recovery. I'm not saying that you didn't try. I'm not saying any of that. But what I am saying is that the people that are around you should have a right to know. We should have a
Yes.
right to know, and then it would have been my choice. My choice, but you took my choice away from me.
He's
and
not
any
much
other
of a friend.
and not any other person that has done the same thing. The community I have, I believe in them, in the most of them. And today I have to sit there when I go live and second guess everything that I do because of what you have done, because you didn't give anybody a fucking choice.
And here's another thing, and I'm speaking to you, Todd. You went up on people's panels knowing exactly what you've done in your life. And there may be other people out there that's known what you've done in your life. And you're making your so-called friends look like bad people, like they support offenders. by going on their panels, because not everybody knows we didn't know. So here's what you've done to your so-called friends. I love you. I love you. I love you. You're bullshit. I never want to see your face again.
Well, and I think one thing is that, you know, so many of the creators on this panel went to DLive because you thought it was a safer environment because of what was going on in the live streaming community on YouTube.
I'm one of them,
People getting
Paula.
swatted. Exactly. And I remember what you went through, Megan, and what you went through going over to DLive. And you've spent time rebuilding your audiences and rebuilding that rapport that you had on YouTube over on DLive because you thought it was safer. And you've had a lot in the community have had that safety net ripped out from underneath them now, because now you feel like there's nowhere safe to go because people like this who, and I'm going to put it out there, some people cannot be rehabilitated from their crimes. Okay. And we're not saying that he was charged. He was convicted. He was tried and convicted of those crimes. So, you know, and it makes it even more difficult when you're a creator and you're trying to build that sense of community to sit there and now have that thought when somebody shows up in your chat that's new. It's like, okay, what do I need to know about this fucker? Because so-and-so said they were a buddy of mine and never told me jack shit. And so I was not in a community where he was around very much. I didn't, you know, his name didn't ring a bell with me, but my heart breaks because these people up on panel had their hearts stomped on.
Oh, Hippie, thank you so much.
And
Yeah,
Paula
it's,
is also very educated in the law too. She's got prior law enforcement in her background and her
Yeah,
husband
well,
as
her
well.
and firemen both, you know, we're very lucky to have them
Yeah.
to run things past them. You know, firemen and I talked a little bit this morning about it. And, you know, Paula and I talked yesterday afternoon.
Mhm.
Fireman, you want to elaborate a little bit about these predators and what we can do to keep our kids safe? And
You want like the response?
yeah, just let us know what we can do. I mean, you worked with it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. What can we do?
Trust no one. Look everyone up until it's proven that they're a decent person. Look at their live streams. Look how they conduct themselves. But the number one rule is never let your kids on camera. That's the biggest thing right there. You know, if you see, like, for instance, let's say I don't know who the Witch's Cauldron is, okay? And all of a sudden she wants to chat it up with me and I don't know who she is and I don't know if I can trust her. So what I'll do is I'll go to all her social media sites, whether it be Twitter, Facebook, it doesn't matter what site it is. Look up anything and everything you possibly can. Don't, including me. Look me up too. Look everybody up. Don't trust anyone.
If that means if you want to get into a relationship with them, right?
No, I don't mean an intimate relationship.
No.
No, friendship. That's a relationship.
Right, a friendship where you can do, you know, one-on-one with somebody or something like that. You know, even getting up on panels with somebody else like this couldn't be safe. For all you know, it's like they say, I don't know, we can use the P word, but not the S word, right?
Right.
You can use predator, but not the other one.
Okay, so for instance, if it just because I'm on this panel doesn't necessarily mean I'm not a predator. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you got to look everybody up and try. You know, it's like if Uber sends me a link to get up, she should hopefully do her research. If she doesn't know who I am, just because I'm on I'm not going to name everybody's name off, but I'm on multiple panels. That doesn't mean she necessarily can trust me and I can come up on a panel because. Good example with Todd. You just never know.
Right. And
6
and he
years.
was, I'm sorry, go ahead.
He was around for 6 years.
6 years he was
It
around.
wasn't.
Nobody had
It
a
wasn't
clue.
even like a short space of time, like he was new in the community or anything like that. He was around. He went to other streamers' homes,
But
and no one had
predators,
any idea. None.
predators or abusers. I'm not gonna call out any names, but including myself, they are great at keeping secrets and they are great at acting like the nice guy until you find out the hard way. Because I was a victim myself. I'm sure there's other people on the chat that have been victims. It's always somebody that's nice that you think you can trust, you know, and that's what happens.
And it backfires.
Mine was,
Right.
one was
But
my
I
baseball
want to say
coach,
one thing.
and one was my dad's best friend. That's pretty close to the family.
Mm.
So you never know who the predators are until they attack.
Just like real life, it could be a priest, it could be
Yes.
the person next door, it could
Your
be a
uncle.
Police officer.
Could be an
anybody.
uncle.
Yeah.
So do your
dentist.
research. If you
I,
decide to
I
get
do
friendly
want to
with
say
someone.
one thing though, because the thing was, as I said earlier, I was just gonna wasn't gonna look into it. I presumed he would message me when he messaged me. It was you guys that were in that chat that day that made me go look,
Right. Yeah.
because you lot kept saying to me,
Is he okay?
"Where is he? Where is he? Is he okay? What's happened?"
Mhm.
That's the reason I went looking. So it's also down to you guys that came to that stream that day. Is the reason why we now know what we know.
Otherwise,
And
we would have never
you
looked.
cared about him. You cared about him. That's what upsets me the most. Is these
Right.
people all cared about him, and Tia went out there to go and find what else going on. She was worried as well because she was put in charge of somebody else's panel without any warning. So nobody went searching on a, what do you call it, like on a hint of information or anything, or had a reason to search.
It
These
was all
people
by
all searched for
accident.
you because they cared about you, mate.
Mhm.
Like seriously.
And a lot of people rely on social media. Good example, Uber Goober. Let's say she doesn't look into my background. I encourage anybody to look into my background by all
Look
means.
in my background. I don't give a shit.
But let's say you don't. And Uber Goober has me up there. Uber Goober, she has a lot of subscribers. She has a lot of people that watch her and follow her. Somebody that I don't know tracks my ass down, finds out I'm a pedophile, and then they go ahead and they tell Uber Goober about it, or they just do a live stream and like, look who Uber Goober happens to be hanging out with. Basically,
Mhm.
Uber Goober looks like a pile of shit.
Exactly. That's what
anybody
I was
that
just saying.
Yeah,
Let me
and
tell you a true story. There was a guy that I had come to my house, said he was a friend of mine, came over here and helped me, and I paid him very well to come and do stuff for me, change the knobs on my cupboards. He built a shed out in the back for my dogs to go potty in the winter. And I get a little thing saying, be careful with him. Pretty soon, so I ask him what he means. He's a sex offender. Oh shit. He's an ass offender. You know what? I had my neighbors called. I had my landlord called. I had the police show up. I mean, they came all on me and I took the brunt of this shit. I had no flipping idea that he was an offender. None. And I was made out to look like shit.
Yeah.
So yes, I agree.
And that's what you're doing to people, Todd. This is exactly what you're doing to people. You're making the people that you're going around hanging out with, not telling anybody shit. You're making all of them look like shit. Make them look like they support this kind of shit. I don't support it.
Hello,
I think y'all should
Colleen.
be put on a boat and never
Hi,
mind. I'm going
Eric.
to stop there.
Nike. Crack me
Just
up.
saying.
Let that mouth
Just
roll.
saying. There's no place on the earth for people like
upsets me.
that.
Because number one, the only reason why he was found out was because out of her goodness of her heart, she had no idea if he was alive or not. She had no idea if his cell phone went down. All she wanted to do was make sure he was okay. And with doing that, out of the goodness of her heart, found out he was some kind of a weirdo
Mhm.
and ends up having to tell people that she loves and cares for and break their hearts.
And I don't think people will ever like, I mean, you can understand in a certain way, but the feeling that I had watching these people break because of something I had to tell them.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how Tia was feeling when she was sitting up on that panel, on his panel, trying to help him and finds this out? Because she was still on that panel when it happened.
No, at that time, we had shut his down, and I had gone to Cab's panel,
Oh, you were on Cab's
and
panel.
that's
See?
how I found it out. I was like, "Fuck!"
Can
and
you
I
imagine
then
how
jumped off.
she felt?
And then
That-
the very next day was when I was on Fireman's panel, and Tia and Fireman were both there, and they knew it and they couldn't say a word to me. So imagine how that feels, because Fireman and Tia have known me and my kid since she was a fucking child, a baby.
Yeah, but we're close. And I didn't come out directly and tell you. And basically I said,
No.
You
please,
gave her enough info, kind
I
of
get,
situation.
but the thing is, hundreds or thousands or millions of
And
people
then
could have
Nike
found
told
it.
me too.
Because I
like,
said, I'm
if-
not saying anything. All I'm saying is you go to this particular site and type this name in, and you should have seen Megan's face. That's all it took. And then it spread like wildfire. Everybody knew about it. And I don't mean that in a bad way, Megan.
yeah,
No, I know that.
I was sitting on a panel too when I found out. I ain't gonna say whose panel. I ain't gonna go there, but I was sitting on a panel, and if y'all would have seen me, I was all happy, joy, until that got sent to me, and I was like,
Megan,
I'm beside myself.
You should have known something was up when I told you not to send a link to somebody without asking me first, because we've known each other too long. I would have never done that to
No.
you or anybody
No,
else.
I know that. I know that. But the thing is, for me, it's like, and then in that moment, because again, as streamers, we get lost in moments. We all do it. We all like, because we connect with people, we're on a panel, we connect with everybody, and we get lost in a moment. And pretty much everybody that was in that chat, I know for years. Do you know what I'm saying? So I didn't feel like threatened or anything was wrong. And I was like, oh, Fireman Tia, look, you know what I mean? 2 minutes. And you had no idea I was going to do that. Do you know what I mean? You had obviously had no idea. Otherwise, you would have warned me in advance and been like, don't put her up there, Megan, you know, type of thing. But I shouldn't be made to feel that way. And everybody else that has been on a panel with this person and him in the chats and there are others, and I'm not going to mention their names because they're not here and whatever, but there are others. And we didn't get a choice. I didn't get a choice to decide whether I wanted to show her or whatever the case might be. I had no choice. That's a violation. And not is it only a violation, it's the biggest violation to that little girl. She doesn't even know. But thank God for her mother who can protect her. Thank fucking God for that. Because,
Right,
you know,
you did a good
man.
job.
no, man, like I'm so angry. I am so angry because and like Paula said, I was fucking ripped to shreds on YouTube for being supportive of people. Not for anything I did. I've never done anything that was questionable. And I was there for other people, and I was ripped to shreds on YouTube. And every time I posted a video, and they knew how to get me. And every time I posted a video, things that they would say to me, it was horrendous. And eventually, like Paula said, I went to DLive and tried to rebuild because I still wanted to share the vlogs. I still wanted to share the travel, the beauty, all that crap. And I went to rebuild thinking it was a safe haven because I pretty much know 95% of the people that come to my live streams.
Mhm.
You being one of them. You being one of them, mate. You fucking sent me money to help me. And
Not
you
just
didn't
you.
give me the choice to. No, man. No, I am so angry. And you know what? The hurt is going to fester into more and more anger because it is not right. It's not right that you, if you wanted to be rehabilitated, you wanted to be a better person, you wanted to do whatever, you would have sucked it up and you would have told people. I was in jail. I did this. I did that. And I wish that you will still want to be a friend to me, even knowing this. But if not, I understand. We should have that choice.
That's right. You should have had that choice. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Just so that you guys think that Amber says a very good thing out here. Amber K said, usually they're the ones you least expect. And they are literally everywhere out here in this internet, over here on YouTube, over on DLive, over on TikTok. I'm finding out I'm getting lists and lists of people that are in this category that we're just exposing here
Yes.
today.
That are actually registered.
Yes. Yes, Amber, I'm keeping this up. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And the one
sorry.
thing that really
Mhm.
concerns me, I mean, my son's 38 years old, so he is well able to take care of his own self. It's not like I have little ones in the house anymore. If this had happened 30 years ago, I'd have been hunting the motherfucker down. I'm sorry. I would have. And what really got me is that conviction was in 2013. Is that correct?
Yes.
Mhm.
He'd been on YouTube for 6 years. That puts it at 2016, correct?
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
He spent how long in jail?
Up to 8 months.
Well,
His
it's
ending of
usually
probation was
time served
2016,
plus,
Paula.
so within
Oh, hang on a minute,
say
honey.
20.
Paula,
Megan,
just for one second. He was the probation after spending time in prison ended in 2016.
Okay. And that was kind of my point. Within 3 years of him being convicted and subsequent release, he was back on the internet where he should never, ever have been allowed to go back in. And, I don't know that that behavior that landed him in jail. I don't know that he's continued that.
yeah, I don't know either.
Don't know that. If I were a parent, like in Megan's shoes, and thinking that I could show my little girl and say, "Oh, look how big she's getting," and stuff like that, I would be absolutely livid. And God bless you.
Good thing I live in South Africa.
I was going to say it's a good thing you live in South Africa, because I'm within about an 8-hour driving distance of him. I'd have been shooting.
Fine.
I'm about
they've
3
been
hours.
finding somebody in a river somewhere.
Well, we're not
just-
gonna do that.
No, we're not doing. We're
No.
not sending
No,
any hate
no.
his
I'm just
way.
saying, me personally, as a parent, that would have been my response.
Yeah.
I just want to say something to Bowser, because before it disappears in the chat, Bowser, it is not DLive's fault for these people being able to be on the internet, because these websites do not do vetting of people.
No.
Can't blame a platform. There are plenty of them on YouTube, plenty of them on Twitch, plenty of them on DLive, plenty of them on Trovo. They're everywhere, apparently, because there is
Facebook,
no vetting. There
yes.
is no vetting program. There's no criminal background checks. So anybody with an email address can have an account. Can't
So-
blame a platform. Unfortunately, I wish we could.
Hopefully people are learning something from this video.
Hang on a
To
minute.
background, to look into somebody's background, no matter who it is, including my own. You don't have to be an expert computer person. You don't. You could be the stupidest person. As long as you know how to open up Google and look in a search box, it's that easy. Like, for instance, let's say you want to track me down. First thing you do is go to my About page, whether it's YouTube or DLive, it doesn't matter. Look at my PayPal address. Take that PayPal email address and put that into a search box and keep searching. But don't do it just in Google. Use multiple browsers. There's Bing, there's Yahoo, there's AOL search.
Firefox. Mhm.
They all pull up different results. So you look at my PayPal and you also look at my Twitter, look at my Twitter username, put that Twitter in the search boxes as well. This is going to take a while. This isn't going to take you 2-3 minutes. Look at my Twitter, look at all my social media, take that email or that username or both, put them into the search box in different search browsers, and do your research on this person. That way you don't have to worry about, is this person a convicted felon?
So I want to put this out there too. This is a site called Bark. And what they do is they go in and they will, you can have your child's everything monitored. Curious about how Bark works? Learn about our parental features, including content monitoring, screen time management, website blocking, discover how they provide online safety. So the content monitoring, it monitors text, email, YouTube, and 30 different apps and social media platforms for sign of issues like cyberbullying and sexual content online predators, depression, suicidal ideation, and threats of violence. Now, this Bark, and I put it in the chat, will help you monitor that. Okay, this is a very good site. I have looked into it. It does cost a little bit, but for your child's safety, this is important. Customize filters, get notified. You personally will get notified. Download app. It's very, very, and you got a free trial to start off with.
And do
So
not be
everybody-
afraid to grab your child's computer, phone, and look into it and find out what's going on. You should never be
Right.
afraid to do that.
Right. And
They are your children.
exactly. So yeah, never be scared of that. And do you mind if I tell people what you did, fireman, or no?
Knock yourself out.
Okay. So for all of you that don't know, we've got two law enforcement up here. One is Paula and one is fireman. Fireman worked on the predator. What did you, task force, special task force that caught these kind of people.
Cybercrime division.
Cybercrime division, thank you. And he went in as a young girl
And
to
boy.
catch these son of a guns. A young boy. Oh, you don't like
Both.
being a girl?
Both.
Girl and boy is what he's saying.
Oh, shoot.
I
Okay.
posed as a minor, and it was my job to find these individuals.
And, I talked with him a little bit earlier. I kind of snipped at him a little bit earlier. And I since had to apologize. I'm so sorry. Dear baby Jesus, please forgive me for hollering at firemen.
You know
Anyway.
I love you. Stop it.
I love you too. Anyway. And I asked him, how many people have you caught? And what did you tell me, fireman?
120 when I worked for the state police.
120 when he worked for the state police. Do you know how sickening that is to know that these weirdos are out there going after your children?
Here's another eye opener. Go to one of these websites, okay, like Radaris or whatever that was that we just showed, and type in your own address and look how many of them are living right around you.
Right?
Right around
Yeah.
you, and you don't even know it.
And I had a really good friend on the police department because I was on the the human trafficking task force in the county where I worked for like 4 years, three or 4 years. And a couple of the guys that I knew that were in the cybercrimes division of the police department that did exactly what firemen did, where they would pose as minors on the internet and lure these guys in, or these people in. It wasn't just guys. But, they're both dead. They both committed suicide after they retired because they just had so much
In their mind.
on their mind from what they had seen and what they had been able to stop. But they knew there were 10 times that amount that they would never find out about. And, it ended up, getting the best of them after they retired. And they were both dead within 6 months of retirement from the police department. And
That's
so God
terrible.
bless you, firemen, for doing this. I'm doing that for all those years. because it's hard on you when you get involved in some of the seamiest behavior that humans can show when it's exploiting another human being for sex. And it messes with you. And you know, my heart's breaking for you guys that we're so close to him, because
Stick,
it's
look,
devastating when you find out something like this.
look what Stick says. They live all around me with 2 schools and 2 parks near me as well. And then said, I'm gross, I'm moving. Like, you just don't know, right? Unless you
It-
actually go and look for it.
It don't matter where you move, they're there. There's not a part of the map in the United States that you are not going to find one close to you. Nowhere. Unless you live smack dab in the middle of a national park, you are not going to be, or live in Disneyland. You have to go live in Disneyland because, well, let me take that back. Disneyland.
Yeah,
has
I
been
was just gonna
proven-
say,
yeah,
look what
let me
happened
take
down
that
in
back.
Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me
The
take
thing
that back.
The thing that people need to know is you can type in a search box, sex offender registry, and it's valid anywhere in the United States. It's a federal database by law. They have to register by law.
Yes.
So you can search in your area. Nobody will know, and you'll know who's in your area. It's better to know than not know.
So let's do this online real quick. Okay, so let me pull one up. I'll do it for my area. Okay.
Don't
So
show your
what-
city and state.
Excuse
Yeah, I
me for
will.
just a minute, guys. I'll be
Mm.
right back.
Okay. So what do I want to look up? What
Just
do-
type it sex offender registry or sex offenders near me. And it should come up a federal website or a .gov.
It does, a waspc.org.
That's
Okay.
sex offender registry.
Okay.
Right, Bowser? Right, Bowser.
Washington Association of Police Chiefs. Okay, so
No,
here,
the address is nsopw.gov. Uber.
but yeah, but I'm in Washington State, so right here.
Oh, okay. I was giving you.
I
the
have a
national.
national here too, but I just want to know about my area. Okay, so disclaimer, I agree. Continue. Okay, so we have risk 1 offenders are classified as level 1 offenders. His or her risk assessment are not published on Washington State. So offenders are not published. Number 1, not published. Number 2, classified offenders. Let me see. She's moderate risk to sexually reoffend and the community at large. Risk number 3, offenders are classified reoffended within the community at large. They're high risk. So I'm not,
So every state has different levels. So I'm just trying to understand
Yes.
for us that are not in the United States. So you have to, every
Right.
state's levels work differently, right? It's not the same in every state.
No.
right.
Okay.
Okay, so Jesus.
I'm
Well-
sorry, Lumberjack Steve.
I just did it for my address,
Uh-huh.
and within 1 mile of my home, there are 57 registered offenders
Oh
within
my
In
word.
1
1
mile.
mile. 1 mile.
Wow.
And I live in a very nice neighborhood in a suburb of Washington, D.C.
Why is it not able to pull up mine? What the hell's up with this? Click to search offenders in your area. Oh, here we go.
Wait, close that up first before you.
You are screen sharing and you are about to put in your address.
Yeah,
No.
don't be doing that.
Okay. Search.
No, I'd want you to do all the fields. Just close it and then do it, and then you can see the results after, maybe. I wonder if
Did
we
it-
have a list like this in South Africa. I want to look.
Holy shit.
The
See,
thing to
like
keep,
I can't show it because it shows, puts a
Yeah,
pin
it
in
showed
my address.
address. Yeah.
The thing to keep in mind, it only shows level 2 and level 3 sex offenders, not level 1.
Not level
Right.
1.
So I've got 9 right in my area. Let me see. Yeah, I've got 9 right in my area and with their pictures. So here. Oh my gosh, look at them. Oh my gosh.
Don't show your
Girl.
city and state.
I'm not, well, I'm showing the city, but that's okay. I mean, it's no big deal.
Lumberjack says he is someone that totally lied to me. I gave him lemons on DLive, which I regret. No one like that should not be on DLive, period. End of story. This was a huge crush for all of us, and it is not fair.
I'm so
Absolutely.
sorry.
You know,
Yeah, you're
and
right. I probably shouldn't show my state. Or
I
my
noticed Lumberjack Steve did that, and it's like, how do I get in touch with him and break the news to him? So this is kind of a good way for him to find out.
You found out yesterday, I think.
Colleen, well, it doesn't matter where you go. There are people like that all over the world. Exactly. That's where you need to be, you need to be, do your due diligence. I'm so sorry, Steve. I thought you knew. I'm so sorry.
I can't post a link. It won't let me.
Wow, in South Africa, it's not public. We are not allowed to
Nope.
look it up.
Okay, let
We
me
are-
grab the link for him to come up, and Steve, I'll put it in our Twitter.
Wow, we can only find out who's in that area if somebody by the court or by a police law officer or somebody can look for that information. In South Africa, we are not allowed to search as the public.
Damn it, Bowser. Shh. I'm in the
Uber-
same neighborhood.
Uber, can you make me a mod real quick on YouTube?
Yeah,
Because I'm going
honey.
to post a
Yeah.
link. It covers all 50 states, and it's
Where are you at? Can you type in there so I can?
I just did. I put a link way up above. I'll do it
Oh.
again. It's FBI.gov. It takes you right
There
to
you
where you need to be, and it searches all 50 states. So it's a government website.
Wow.
I mean, I've not said much because the thing is, it's like, for me, when I get seriously pissed off about something, I generally shut down. And I disassociate myself from people because that's my way of dealing with it.
Yeah, I
There
hear
you go.
It's fucking annoying because each and every one of you guys trusted him.
If you click
And
on that link,
Keep going, baby.
sorry. If you click on that link, that goes to FBI.gov, which is an official website. And all you got to do is click where it says National, Offender Public Website. That's for all 50 states. It's a one-stop shop.
Thanks, Autumn. Thanks, everybody, for coming in.
Sorry, Tia.
And, this won't be the first. We'll probably redo this over on another platform as soon as I get the go ahead. But at least we got a good word out right now, and we've got something we can send people over to. I'll leave this up. And we've got something, that we can send people over to look at.
And I just want to say this as well. I know some information, and I obviously don't have all the facts with me right at the moment, but I have a suspicion due to some conversations I've had, there are more. There are more.
Plenty.
Nike will back me on that. There are more.
Plenty. And there's some that's
And
not
they-
registered that are as well.
Right. And
But
they are
without
backed in my chat.
the legal facts, I'm not going after anything like that no more. Next time it's going to be with legal facts. I learned
But
my
I will-
lesson.
I will say that those people, I'm not going to obviously say their names and stuff, but they are all banned from my live stream. So if any of you fuckers are watching this, stay away from me. Stay very far away from me, please. Thank you. Goodbye.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know if you do, Amber. He used to be, he was friends with all of us when we were all over here on on YouTube.
Mhm.
He was a big big money giver.
Yes,
Sure.
he goes back to 2016 with most of these people. All the way back to 2016. And he's known this entire time, but none of us did. He didn't know me since 2016, but he did. He knew who Uber was. He knew, I ain't going to name the rest of them, but he knew he's been to these people's houses. He's
Not
met
mine,
these
but
people in real life.
Mhm.
In real life, he's been to a lot of people's houses.
Yes, exactly. And he's begging to go out to other people's houses. You know?
Yeah.
Mm.
Thing to keep in mind, this isn't hearsay. This isn't any of us on the panel saying, oh, this is a bad person with nothing to back it up. Because if you don't think we can back it up, look this person up on the link I provided in the chat, which is FBI.gov. It'll pull them right up, no problem.
And
So
that
this is
Monkey Asylum, that'll give you his name. This link that I put out there, so you can go look it up.
but there's false information on different websites. We presented a bunch of them, Uber did.
Oh,
But this is
several.
coming from FBI.gov. You put his name
Exactly.
in and it pops right up and confirms what Uber just showed.
And that was the thing, when I went and spoke to Fireman about
That's
it,
not cab.
he's-
That is not cab. Could somebody?
It's not cab.
Nope, that's not cab. So get
I
that rid
can't
of
do
that.
shit.
I got rid of
Thank
him.
you. Thank you. That's not cab, guys.
Give me a minute, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, when I went and spoke
gonna
to
click
him
those
about
dots.
it, I remember him standing there like, is it hearsay information? Is it this sort of information? I was like, no, this is fucking pure legit
Oh, wait.
information.
It is cab, Uber. I clicked the 3 dots. It is cab.
Is it?
It is cab.
Megan just blocked
Megan!
Cal.
Oh my
No.
God.
Can't be cab
I've-
because cab is got a wrench over here. Where's his
it's
wrench?
him. I checked the 3 dots. It is
Cab
cab.
Oh
had
my
Sorry, cab.
God. Sorry, cab. There's your wrench. I don't know what happened to your wrench.
Wait a minute.
She-
Wait before you guys do anything else. Hold on.
Uber, it's me.
Oh my God.
It is him.
Um,
I checked the 3 dots. It's him.
Where's my...
Okay, if somebody, yeah. Valiant
That's-
Cold. No, you're fine, Steve. I just wanted to give you that option. Cab, it's
Cab
all
is-
right. Pull up your big girl panties. It was a mistake.
Cab,
Because
back
you
to
had
you.
it, you have a wrench.
I
you
sent
had
you
a
a
wrench. I
message
don't
on
know what happened to
Hangouts,
it.
please. He's not answering me on Hangouts.
He will. It is him. I checked.
Well, no, but you might want to get a hold of him.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
Okay,
do. I
I'll
want
call
him to
him.
tell me if that's him or not.
I did the go to channel.
Yeah,
Just-
And
look,
it was his channel. With
okay.
like
Ooh.
That's him.
9.7
That's him because of the
thousand
way he's writing.
subs.
That's exactly what he
Cab,
would say.
I'll
To
if
just
that's
call
you-
him.
If that's you, Cab,
him.
what did I
It's
show
him.
you yesterday?
It's him. He just sent me, I'm here. Okay.
Okay, good.
Your titters, because you show them to everybody.
It's Cab. Trust me, it's Cab. The way he's talking, yes, that's Cab.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Did you see Cab's face yesterday? Oh my
Yeah.
God. It's so
She
funny.
did that, and I went like that. I was like, so much, don't need to see.
I would love to have seen Cab's face when I muted him
Oh,
now.
it's priceless.
So why is he saying he's gonna kick my butt? I'm not the one
It's
that.
always something to fucking do with you.
Oh, he didn't realize Megan did it. That's right. Oops.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Because he's too polite to kick a woman's ass and you're the only man on panel. You get the
Well, I don't think the regular chat sees who banned him or hid them.
exactly.
So he assumed it was me. And I
It was
just
me, Cab.
Cab, I just got that wrench like 2 minutes ago. Jesus.
I can't do it. It wasn't me because I can't do it.
I've got fast
Oh.
fingers, Cab. You know that.
I don't have a moderator, so
Well, just to let you all know that I want to thank everybody for coming in. If anybody wants to say anything now, please say it. And I'll ask each one of the guys up here that's come up here to help me if they have anything to say before I leave and wind this down.
I have to say that I have Uber's back 100%. If anything happens to her channel or to her, I will be beside her all the way. Just take my shit down along with her.
I'm
That's
the
all I'm
same way.
saying.
Yep, I'm the same way.
Yep.
Thank you, guys.
Same.
Thank you. No, listen,
Absolutely.
and this, you guys have done great. You've went through and done your homework. We spent 8 hours. You guys dug and dug and dug and dug to get the truth. And I've got to say thank you to each and every one of you. This is a subject close to my heart.
And we got to
And,
thank you for going live.
Yeah,
and
that's what
doing
I was
this.
gonna say. That's what I was gonna say as well. I was gonna
Yes,
say
you
actually a
you're
big thank
taking a
you.
big chance by doing this, and we all understand that, and we appreciate you for this. You
Well,
know, that's
thank
what I
you.
said. That's why we're all standing behind you 100%. If something happens to you, they might as well take me with them.
Well,
That's all
thank
I'm
you.
we,
I
saying.
we
appreciate
sat
that.
with this information and it was your choice whether you wanted to deal with it,
Yes.
and you didn't. And let me tell you guys, Uber said, bring it to me, bring it, I want to see it. And that, you
Mhm.
know what, kudos always to Uber for putting her ass on the line for all of us to be educated. I have
Yeah.
to say that.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. And that goes, thank you, Cab. You're
Yep,
so
that's Cab.
naughty. That's so naughty. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. And like I said, each and every one of these people did their due diligence, and they're very concerned, as they should be. Just remember, keep your kids off the internet. You never know, like Fireman said, you never know who it is that's right next to you.
And you can know them for years.
And if
No
you are
longer.
an offender, stay the fuck away from us.
Yeah,
Please.
exactly.
Because you'll have something
Exactly.
like this happen.
Just
Yeah.
remember that a lot of times these offenses happen to kids at the hands of someone they know
Mhm.
or a family member
Yep.
Yep.
or carrying member of that group. That
Now,
was when I was 16 years old. I am 58 now. It still makes me want to throw up when I think about what happened at the hands of my brother-in-law.
Mhm.
So just remember that now that our worldview includes these people on this thing called the internet, do your due diligence where your kids are concerned. Keep them safe. It is better to be safe than to be a statistic or to be sorry because they're no longer with you. Okay?
Right.
Just
Right.
Hey, just watch your kids and don't let the media watch them for you.
That's
Right.
right.
How about that?
One
Mm.
last thing I would also like to add is that today Nike was with me actually. I had to talk to my child, and I
Oh,
had
God.
to tell her in a childlike way about horrible people online and things like that, and whatever the case not. And I think that us as parents, we sit there and we try and protect our children because we don't want them to know that these things exist. But unfortunately, for me anyway, I have decided that my daughter needs to know that these things exist. So
They do.
if
Right.
you if you have a child that is old enough to comprehend but still too young to actually comprehend, try and put it on a basic level for them and explain it to them, because
Right, Sassy.
or
That
some of
there
your
is
kids
bad
run,
people out
some of
there.
your kids run behind you on the back of your screen and you don't realize it. It's happened to me a million times and things like that. And I think that as much as it breaks my heart to have to tell my daughter that there are things like that out in this world, I am a streamer and I have to let her know that she is not welcome in my area when I'm streaming anymore. She's not allowed to be shown to my friends unless it's a direct picture from me to my friend or anything like that, or a private call with my friend. I will no longer allow my kid on the internet. And I'm also going to go back to my channel and remove all the videos that have my child in there, because today I feel so violated and violated even more so for my child. So
Right.
I am going to say that as much as it sucks And as much as it makes you feel gross inside to have to tell your child that these people exist, we have to do it.
So keep in mind, this man is over here on YouTube. He's on DLive, which I'm working on getting him off of there with DLive. He is over on Twitch. He's over on Instagram. He's over on Facebook. We're following you, Todd. We got you, buddy. We're
Bye.
following.
And just remember that, sick people, a lot of the kids love to do their little quick things on TikTok and share it and stuff like that. Sick people specifically troll TikTok and Insta
Oh, yeah.
for children.
Mm-hmm.
So just be very careful what you let your kids.
If you want to be
do. And-
educated in it, go look up some predator catchers on YouTube and watch some of their videos, and it will show you exactly how far these nasty bastards will go to get to your child.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's sick.
Okay, everybody, I'm going to say thank you all very much. I'm going to be leaving this up because we're not done yet. We are not done. This is just the beginning. And so thank you all very, very much for coming in, and much love to everybody out there in the audience. Much love to my whole panel up here. Much love. Thank you so, so much. You guys all stay online. We'll have a talk here offline. So stay on panel, please. Bye, everybody.
Hey, Uber, did you want to see if anybody that might needed to talk about it might want to come in?
Oh,
You
yeah,
know,
we can
people
do
have
that. If
feelings.
there's anybody that wants to come up here on the panel after we get off,
Probably
please
I
let us
messaged
know.
you. Mm.
And we'll, get you a link. Hi, Plain Jane.
Yeah, just send one of
come
us a
in.
message if you have, like, you want to talk about it, you're having
Yeah.
feelings or emotions.
Yeah,
Just
we're
let
going to
us
be
know.
in an after call here in the green room. So if you want to come up here on panel, you want to talk to
Please.
us.
I know. It is good you are stuck there because I know what you're like.
There's one thing I want to add.
Sure.
Share this out to your close personal friends or friends online, I should say. Share. What I mean by that is, if you want, share it on Twitter, social media and stuff. But the people that you normally talk to, let them know about this live stream.
Yes, and
Because
anybody you think that might have access to him,
right.
you definitely want to share this.
Because they might not know about it. Like Megan's blog, I didn't know about it. Cap 7 didn't know about it. A lot of people didn't know about this. So share this with your friends. Let them know about this. Let them know about this video.
Exactly.
The
'Cause you
one
might-
thing that a predator counts on is silence.
Yep.
Yes.
Anonymity.
The best thing for a predator is exposure.
Well, thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. Tia, thank you so much. Good work, girl.
Yeah,
Nike
yeah.
and Megan, thank you guys so, so much. Paula, thank you. Suburban Hillbilly, hello. Hello, everybody. All right, everybody. Much love. Talk to
Take
y'all
care.
later.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everybody.